Oh my God. Do you think that
The Hauser Show. I always thought cool television would be like making murderers fight to death. Just, two guys convicted of murder, just put them in a ring and let them kill each other. It'd just be good television.
When we were talking about Jeffrey Dahmer the other day, I was wondering, now, how is he treated in jail? Because we were talking to that kid the other day who did the Casey Kasem thing, and he was talking about he has to go to his, what did he call his boss? The white
Aryan guy, yeah.
What did he call him? His something Mac.
His Daddy Mac. They have a guy, and if you're a white guy, you got to go to the leader of the Aryan thing, and he takes care of problems.
Yeah, but they had some special name for him. And then, the black guys have their own representative, and every group has to stay with each other. But Jeffrey Dahmer, is there a group that adopts him?
Hopefully everyone just beats him up. Anyway, John, what do you want to plug?
Oh yeah, I'm going to LA. I'm playing on Sunday at the Palladium I'm going to open up for White Zombie and Pantera.
I'm not familiar with Pantera, but White Zombie is really good.
Yeah, they're great.
Are you up to this?
Yeah. By the way, this is like a sold-out performance already.
Yeah.
But Stuttering John, because he's on Atlantic Records, they're booking him some cool gigs.
Uh-huh.
So he's getting the open for White Zombie. And, you better be good, man.
It's
Are you sure you're ready?
Yeah, it's also thanks to Lon Friend.
Who?
My good friend Lon Friend, the editor.
Why does everyone always have to plug that?
No, well, he's the one. It's a Rip Magazine party. That's what it is.
What?
Rip Magazine.
Oh, yeah?
So it's a big party.
Yeah.
So, so it's sold out and should be a lot of fun.
All right.
He's beginning to sound more and more like Chip and Donnie,
Yeah, right.
Got to thank everybody.
Yeah, thanking everyone. Thank my good buddy.
My brother. Hail him.
All right, go ahead. Go practice, because Lord knows you don't want to
embarrass us.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a press release from John's record company.
Oh, yeah? What does it say?
They actually, they make him sound sort of legitimate, like he's got, musical credentials. Known to millions across the U.S. as the fearless interviewer on Howard Stern's mega-popular radio show, Stuttering John Melendez regularly knocks celebrities of all stripes off their pedestals with his go-for-the-throat interviews. In the process, John's been punched by Raquel Welch, Morton Downey, choked by Lou Reed, and thrown out of the Grammys. An historic first. But there's a side to Melendez's personality that you might not be aware of. John is a talented singer and songwriter. His raucous music has the same balls and attitude it takes to ask famous strangers embarrassing questions. Boy, if this is a guideline on how to get famous, man, it's dangerous.
All I know is I don't hear any of this music.
Melendez received it. Yeah, in fact, I even have a picture of John's album. I go, John, where is this album? No one has seen it. He goes, he says, well, I got a lot of ads. I go, oh, they added you a lot of radio stations? He goes, no, I bought ads on the station. I don't know what he's talking about. He got a lot of ads. Melendez received his first guitar as a confirmation present, copyrighted his first song at 13, and formed his first group when he was 14. Boy, that all points to success, doesn't it? To me, it points to a guy who was delusional. You know what I mean? He's copywriting his songs at 13. God forbid those be stolen.
Has anybody tried?
Yeah, why copyright? Is anyone really going to see those songs? Called appropriately enough, Stuttering John Melendez. Oh, I see. Called appropriately enough, Stuttering John. His band is called Stuttering John.
Yeah.
I believe I named you that, didn't I?
Well, you named me. You actually thought I should just call John.
Yeah.
But it's just like, then you have to explain who I am,
Melendez's band is a slamming, hard-rocking unit that consists of skin pounder Bruce Valero, who's been with John for over a decade. Imagine being with John for over a decade.
Well, it's on and off.
And guitar wizard Bill Titus. Titus?
Yeah.
Versatile vocals can run from attractive, melodic to high-octane screaming and back again.
This is available already, Howard?
I don't know.
No, this is I think the bar that goes to retail, to the different stores that are going to supply the...
John's brilliant self-titled Atlantic debut album injects a stiff shot of attitude and rebellion
I should have written this. You know, his drummer's with him if his girlfriend lets him.
Right. Yeah, while they're out kicking musical ass.
No, that's not even true. My drummer left the girlfriend for the band, and then she
right.
He was engaged to her.
Right.
And then she said, and then he left for the band, and then she broke it up.
And guess what? The album rules. Produced by Randy Cantor, whose keyboard magic can be found on records by artists ranging from Aerosmith to The Temptations. Was that true?
Yeah. He just played on the new Aerosmith single.
Yes, that's his keyboards.
Yeah.
Not
Is Aerosmith unproduced? No.
Well, the guy who mixed our album, mixed Aerosmith, Billy Joel.
Is that the guy they call Rabbi Randy Cantor?
Randy Pearson.
12 compelling songs that reflect his multifaceted persona. First radio track, I'll Talk My Way Out of It. Oh, I see they've already picked a single. An hilarious autobiographical rocker. It's hilarious?
Well, it has a sense of humor.
Other standout songs include the anthem Guilt.
Yeah, that's a really good song.
The Place, a poignant ballad, Gypsy Morning, A Tale of John's Wandering Eye, and Daddy's Money. Well, that's something you know about. You've been taking your father's money way into adulthood. There'll be a companion video clip for I'll Talk My Way Out of It. Due to his connection with The Stern Show, Melendez's potential audience is huge. John has placed a song on Brain Scan, an upcoming major motion picture that also features tunes by Ministry, White Zombie, and Primus. In addition, John's song Daddy Money is featured on the soundtrack of Airheads, a forthcoming 20th Century Fox. Boy, look at these credits.
Wow, John, you didn't tell me about that.
2 movies.
He doesn't have 3 cents to his name, and he's got credits.
In fact, the Airheads movie, I'll Talk My Way Out of It, they wanted that for their first single.
Is that right?
Yeah, but Atlantic, wanted it for my first single.
I see. Well,
There's
obviously,
a big fight over that.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what the fight is over. Who wants it for what?
Airheads, the movie, they wanted it, I'll Talk My Way Out of It, for their first single.
Right.
So make a video around that first single.
So why don't you let them?
Because Atlantic wanted it to be my first single.
Well, why don't you just make a video using the stuff from Airheads?
Yeah, well, we might do it for Daddy's Money.
What?
Daddy's Money.
I don't care. You know what? I want to play my Jack Spector stuff.
Right.
And I got to get the news. I got to get out of here. I got a meeting today.
I really would like to hear some of this music sometime. Are we going to debut it here?
No.
Do it
The trick is to keep reading it.
I see.
Of course you're going to debut it here, Howard. You've heard some of the demos of this stuff. It's one of the only times you come.
All right, so fine. I'm anxious to hear it. Demo schmemo. Let's hear the record.
Okay.
With the demos. I told you what was wrong with those demos, didn't I? I hope you fixed it.
Yeah, but you also told me what was good about it.
I sure did. You always critique with it.
So you left them just as they were.
No. The only problem is that there weren't live drums in the demos, and
All right. I don't want to talk about your music anymore. Get out of here. You're annoying me.
All
right, thank you. Good luck with your gig in Los Angeles. When is that? This weekend?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Look at you guys, man.
Have a nice
personalities do change pretty quick.
All right, I had enough of this. What's the matter with you?
All right, goodbye.
Oh, he's so dejected now.
He feels dejected.
He always likes to be like a part of the group. And when you dismiss him, he feels like he's not.
Tell me what you want to do. Do you want to just do the news and wrap up the show, or do you want me to...
I'm a comedian. I got my own show, my album, my book, but I'm not here to promote anything. I'm here to talk about a serious problem. Robin Quivers recently broke up with her boyfriend. That's right. Robin Quivers, our very own Robin Quivers, is a fine entertainer. And if she doesn't get laid on a regular basis, hell is what we all have to pay. That's right. Oh my God. Her health turns real bad. That's right. If Robin doesn't have sex, her cholesterol goes up, her bones and muscles will ache, she will get weak, her testosterone levels will go, her heart level will develop plaque, her arthritis will come back, her immune system will break down, tremors the size of baseballs will grow on her colon, she'll probably die by 1999, so won't you help? Send your letters with a picture to I Wanna Bang Robin, back to health. C.O. K-Rock, 40 West 57th Street, New York, New York. I don't know the zip. Grab this woman. Lick this woman.
I'm busy reading the National Enquirer. How you doing, everybody? Good morning. Something about Jerry Seinfeld's new gal has a secret. She's a hooker. I had to read that.
Oh, that's good.
Jerry Seinfeld flipped for an older woman while on tour in Australia. She's a stunning 22-year-old. Yeah, because he is used to going out with a 17-year-old.
Older woman.
Yeah. And what Jerry didn't know is that the gal from down under is actually a high-class call girl working for the Madame Fleiss. No relation to Heidi. She's about $250 an hour.
Just $250?
Yeah. The Swedish-born hooker hooked Jerry into thinking she was a respected model, but she turned out to be anything but the model date. It's from Mike Walker's column.
Model date?
Yeah.
She wasn't?
The National Enquirer also says they had a picture of me. I went, uh-oh. So they saw my Magic Johnson appearance, and you know what they thought of it?
What?
Like the thing that they got out of it? That I told Magic Johnson that the Enquirer is always right.
I know, I saw that, like you were promoting them.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. David Letterman has banned Whoopi Goldberg from his show.
Why?
Yeah, because she was ragging on him on Comic Relief, calling him an ass.
That's right.
Yeah. He's smart. She called him an ass in front of millions of HBO viewers. I wouldn't say millions. I don't think many people were watching.
Yeah, maybe a million.
Yeah, if they're lucky. Comic Relief is getting kind of old. Hey, she's tough on the eyes anyway. Who cares?
No picnic.
Right. No picnic there. Yeah, I don't blame Letterman for being pissed. She throws Comic Relief, and he's not interested in it, so therefore he's an ass.
There's people who are dying to get on that show. There's not a lack of comedians.
Where's Dave? Where's the so-called?
Where's that other talk show host?
Dave. Where he at?
I did his show.
Why ain't he doing my show? I thought I had the tape of that, but I don't. Hey, good morning, everybody. What's happening? Singing Psychic will be making an appearance this morning. You'll learn.
Has she ever been right about anything?
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know.
Singing Psychic.
Hard to know. Hard to know.
Singing ridiculous things is what we call it.
Some building just collapsed here in New York where it just like fell on some old woman.
Yeah.
And
what is it with our buildings here?
They're old. I mean, you know, some of these buildings have been around at least 5-6 years.
Yeah, but we're supposed to have building inspectors, and you're supposed to fix these things so they don't fall down.
Well, some of these buildings have been around for like, you know, a million years, and they don't know like what's in the walls and junk, so they just collapse. Yeah. And if you're unlucky, you just happen to get caught in the collapse.
It's a lottery out there.
What was she doing, walking on the street?
Yeah.
Is that the person they couldn't find? Because yesterday at some point they said there was a pile and they thought there was somebody under there, but they weren't sure.
That's why I warn everybody. I say, don't walk on the street. Always use your limo. Always.
You don't think a limo would have been hurt by this?
No, I think Ronnie would have pulled away as soon as he heard some noise. I don't know. All right. Hey, good morning, everybody. Listen, we got a blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
And now, another moment in Crackhead Bob History. Today, he's known as Crackhead Bob. But before that, did you know that one of Bob's other careers was that of a toll taker?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Another moment in Crackhead Bob History on The Howard Stern Show.
Hi, this is Jesus, and I listen to Howard Stern every morning. You should too.
Yeah, thank you, Jesus. I always enjoy thanking Jesus. All right. Man. Hey, this music is satanic, isn't it? Who is that?
Dream Theater.
Yeah, there's something wrong with those guys. I need to chop up one of my pets when I hear that music. I need to pray to Satan. Does that have any words, that song?
I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds like one of them instrumentals. Fred doesn't know.
No, does or not.
I had a phone meeting with Gary yesterday, and Gary said, hey, you know, well, maybe Fred could do... I said, no more for Fred.
What?
Fred can only do so much. He was going to assign something to Fred. I said, no.
Oh.
I can't have that. Fred will be overloaded.
Cool.
I don't think he can handle it.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it?
I don't know. It was something very simple. It's like Stuttering John. Stuttering John, once a week, I asked him to, I said, now listen, I'm going to give you a job to do. If you can't do it, don't take it.
Now.
Say it now. No, I can do it. He said, give me the top 5 songs of the week. So I just turned over and I looked. I said, okay, I'll do that next.
It's not there.
I'm looking at the date, June 24th. So I said, John, come in here. Where
are the top 5 songs?
Today. So I said, today, does that mean like in 5 minutes or like after the show? After the show. I said, well, what good are you to me? I mean, what are you to me? He goes, well, I'm really so sorry. I said, no, sorry's not good enough. I needed it now.
Why don't you take the job away from him?
I will. Gary, can you now assign that to someone else like Benji, who's competent?
This is the 3rd or 4th time he screwed it up.
Yeah.
It's Don. I'm having this conversation with John. He's been telling me how it's been going great except for today.
Yeah, well, great.
It went great for a week.
Yeah. You know what? Just give it to Ben. John wonders why he didn't become associate producer. I mean, there's your answer.
Because he's John.
Because he's John. I mean, no offense. Who would give him a real job? I go, well, where is it? Today. I said, so you'll have it for me in a few minutes? No. I'll get the list today. I said, it's in any Billboard magazine.
It wasn't a top 5 last week.
No. That's what I said to him. Why didn't you have it on Monday? You should have had it Monday. Yeah. Today's Wednesday.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. John, you wonder why you're not the associate producer? When it came down to it, I just said the guy can't handle it. He's incompetent.
He'll sometimes tell me he can do Gary's job.
Yeah, well, I don't think so. Gary can barely do it. Let alone John.
And John is his right-hand man.
Right. Oh, man. Anytime you have a question about your status on the show, look in the mirror. You'll see the reason. I mean, really, the guy's just a mess-up. It's going great.
I just had a conversation with John, and it goes around in circles. And I'm not taking a shot at you, but it just goes around in a circle because he speaks to our music director, this guy Mike, right? So because I spoke to Mike yesterday, Mike said he would have it ready, and I explained to John, it's not Mike's job.
Yeah.
And Mike doesn't care. It's not,
Yeah, Mike isn't here. He's not accountable.
Yeah, Mike's not accountable. So
John was trying to
it's always someone else's fault.
And then John goes, well, new chart comes out on Wednesdays, and I said, John.
What about last week's chart?
When you leave on Tuesday, right? When you leave on Tuesday, before you go, he goes, Mike said he would have it ready. I said, if it were me, because I know how you could be with me, if it were me, I would say, if I have to go to the store and buy the top 5 records, I'm not leaving on Tuesday till it's ready.
You should just go on the Internet. Right, look up the Billboard.
No, he has the list. He doesn't have. He's waiting for Mike to pull the music.
Right, he knows the song.
Is that what it is?
I have a Billboard is bookmarked on my internet site, so that's easy.
Well, I don't know what he's doing.
And
just get him off it.
And
right?
And it only changes like 1 or 2 records per week. You know, they stay
right. I know, it's the same songs.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to pull new music all the time.
John has trouble doing one thing at the same time. So let's take that out of his hands.
And the only reason I'm riding John a little bit on this is because for this particular thing that we're talking about, this is probably the 3rd time we're doing this rap.
I know, yeah. It's just annoying. It's just he's annoying. I find him very annoying.
But what I love about him is whenever you say, John, you didn't do it. Well, it's somebody else's fault.
Well, Mike. I have to pass the buck.
Because you know what I used to have these funny conversations with John about that was really funny?
Yeah.
John would be late a lot, right?
Right.
So what he would do was he'd be late, and I'd sit him down, and he would go, I'm hardly ever late. I go, you've been late like 3 times in the last 3 months. I'm hardly late. I go, well, that's a lot to me.
Right.
So then what John would do is he would come in on time for 2 weeks in a row.
Right.
And he would come by my desk, and he would go, I've been late in 2 weeks. And I would go, John, brag to me when you haven't been late in 2 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Because, the next day he's going to be late.
And that was the whole thing. Inevitably, within a week after he bragged, he would be late.
Yeah. Right.
And it was fog in the LIE. I wook up late.
Right.
I set my alarm.
Yeah, I mean, he's
blackout last night.
How can you rely on him?
Let me ask Jackie something. Did he leave John again yesterday?
You left him here?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Because John sometimes misses his ride home.
Oh.
I left my bag in the hall, so numbnuts would see it and realize I didn't leave. But
he's running through the halls. Did Jackie leave me again?
I would have, but I just...
Jackie leave yet?
It's great because I picked him up yesterday, and I come in like, I don't know, 5 minutes later than him, but he's supposed to be here,
Yeah.
But he said at the last minute, he says, pick me up tomorrow. I said, okay. And as we came up, I guess Gary was just letting somebody in, so he was holding the door as we're coming through the lobby, and I was behind John, and John went past Gary and goes, my car's getting fixed. I had to ride with Jackie. And Gary's eyes did one of those Three Stooges' eyes roll around.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, because it still sort of annoys me. John's supposed to be in at 5:45. So yesterday he walked in at 5:06, as he did today, because he had to ride with Jackie, which is fine. Give me a call. Let me know. I'll get somebody else on the computer to get things started.
Right.
But he doesn't let me know. All he has to do is call the night before or from the road or Lotus Note me.
Yeah.
That's why we have it. Look, I look at Lotus Notes first thing in the morning. It should say I should get a note from John.
And where is John? Is he hiding?
Well, he must be, because he must know he's wrong, because if he was right, he'd be in here defending himself.
Right. He has no defense.
But he should send me a note that says...
We already did it for him.
He should send me a note that says, my car's in the shop, I'll be in at 5:55 tomorrow. And then I know what to do. I can,
You can make arrangements.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like tomorrow, John, will you be in at 5:45 or at 5:06?
Who knows?
I don't think he knows.
I'll say.
I have to tell you, though, Howard, John took a beating on Best Of. Some of the funniest radio I ever heard.
Really?
John and Stuttering Vic.
Yeah.
Oh, you tormented him.
I know. That was great.
So funny.
He was on a ledge for about a month.
Hey, John.
Let me just say one thing.
Yeah. No, seriously, man. I know everything turns into a bit, but, dude, I give you one little job to do. You can't even do it.
Don't give me one little job.
Yeah.
You'll do a lot of
we
jobs.
took it out of your hands.
It's fine.
Yeah. Now you're relieved. We're on vacation.
No, we were on vacation, so when I got back,
right.
I'm wrong. I should have I made sure they were here. I was hoping, because a new list comes out today, so I figured that you.
I would have done it. I would have done it maybe Monday.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think you. I was hoping I would get a new list.
Well, I think what, we were on vacation, but you're still on vacation.
We can't do
that's
a
not
show
true.
on
Yeah.
hold.
I think you're still on vacation.
I'm really not, but it's okay.
You're good at a simple job, like answering the phone. That's your job.
Can I tell you,
that's unimportant.
So can I tell you something? Even in a situation like this, what I would have said yesterday to Howard was, "Hey, Howard, the new list comes out Wednesday. Can you wait, or would you rather have it tomorrow?" And Howard would go, "You know what? We'll wait." Or he would say, "I'll have it tomorrow," and then you know.
Right.
I mean, talk to
you're
me.
right.
Give us an update.
It's fine.
All right.
As far as the other thing goes,
good job.
Whatever.
All right. Once again, great job.
Let him explain some more.
All right, go ahead.
It's fine.
What
as
other
far
thing?
as being late, I'm not really late. I don't know where it comes from. I mean, if I walk up in at 5:46, then Gary views it as I'm late. But it's like
sometimes you come in at 10. That's not the point. The point is you came in at 5 of yesterday, which is 10 minutes late, and when the show goes on at 6 o'clock and you're here 15 minutes before, that's a lot. And all you got to do is let me know. Why wouldn't you let me know? In other words, you weren't late because you got stuck in traffic. You knew you were going to be late.
Well, I didn't. Jackie sometimes gets in here at that time.
So write me a note, say, I'm driving in with Jackie tomorrow. I may be a couple of minutes late.
John, is 5:46 the same as 5:45?
No, it's the same, but I'm just saying it's not like he makes it sound like I'm late, like I'm coming in at 6:30.
Well, you only have 15 minutes to prepare to get on the air.
Yeah, but I'm prepared. I mean, when I come in, I just go to the phones. There's no calls until 6 o'clock.
Yeah, but you don't even know that sometimes I want to talk to you about things before you come in. Like you come in, if you come in at 5 of, you got to run right to that and do that. Sometimes you don't know the things I want to talk to you about. And I'm not saying you're late a lot now. You've actually gotten a lot better. But you used to be late all the time and brag after a week that you hadn't been late in a week.
But I also went 4 years without being late. You know what I mean?
In what lifetime was that?
Hey, I went 50 years without killing anybody so far.
I was the first one here for 3 years. I was here at 5 o'clock every morning.
I know, but John, I've been working here for 14 years, and I think I've been late like 3 times. Mostly because there have been accidents.
No, you've had problems.
Howard, would you classify me as chronically late?
No.
Wait a second.
Gary gets in quick. So
if you come in here 1 minute, past 5.
How would you know? You've never been here to know. I come in.
Yeah, I used to come. I was the first one.
That's what you did then. I'm talking about.
But I'm saying you were late an exceptional amount of times then.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, that was your heyday. I'm telling you, you would wake up late.
John, for instance,
that's what Gary was enjoying life, going out late. And I remember there was times that you weren't in, and you would call in, and Howard complain about it. You could pull tape of it.
Say I was late.
Yeah.
What's it to you?
It's not.
Then, but don't talk about me. Let's talk about you.
No, but
in other words, why does your late?
You brought yourself up, Gary. You said I'm never late, so I'm just defending your statement. I mean, opposing your statement. So you brought up. I didn't bring in your tardiness. You did.
This is what it's like to have John as an underling.
I've had conversations with John And I have to tell you, and he knows this, where we've been...
And John's married with a kid and everything, in a house.
I had conversations with John. We've got me so riled up while we were
This is where Gary earns his money.
No, I've had a conversation with John where he gets me so riled up. We'll sit in the green room. He'll get me so riled up.
Right.
And he'll just like, it starts out with, hey, don't be late anymore. And then it escalates.
And then he'll go like, well, you're late.
And then it goes, and I've had conversations with John knows this. And I go, John, you have to shut up sometimes and just eat it and just say, I know I'm wrong and I won't do it again. And just shut up and go away. Because you get me angrier.
But wait, Gary.
It gets me angrier.
Gary, you're missing the point that you like hearing yourself argue. Even if I say I'm wrong, I'm sorry, you'll say, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. Let's talk about it again. Gary.
It won't stop. He can't stop.
I am telling you.
Everything's but.
Gary, wait a second.
No,
come on, Gary. Your car's been in the shop.
So you know what? There are times you like to, if I say I'm wrong, I'm sorry, you just sometimes will just keep going.
How about just going, you know what, Gary, I won't be late again.
Yeah, I would do
and then
that
it's done. It's done.
But, Gary, you think it's done to you right now on the air. I am telling you, I would say that to you. I'd say
it can't be over. I just want you to see that it's never over with John.
Because what? So I should take your false statements and not say anything about them?
Yes.
All right. Gary,
are you late or are you not late? You're late.
If I'm late, I would go, Gary, I'm wrong, I'm sorry, I'm late. And then I'll walk. Sometimes I go, no, that's not good enough.
Now you know why I took the CBS television show. I'm hoping to get like new, sort of energy or new people or something. I don't know.
You know, it's amazing.
Gary, I didn't realize I was going to be late with Jackie. I should have written you a note next time. I'll take care of it.
Right.
But I came in here and said that I was wrong. As soon as I got here, I said, yeah, I was wrong. I should have handled it.
No, you said you were wrong about the billboard thing. You never talked about being late with Jackie. In fact, when I mentioned it to you, you still looked at me like I was crazy. You said you were wrong about the billboard thing. You never said you were wrong about writing me a note.
No, I should have wrote you a note.
Okay.
But, I mean, I do that all the time, and you keep going.
Shut up! You just said I was wrong.
I know, but
I didn't say a word. Just shut up.
The past. Sometimes I'll say I'm wrong, and you'll go, that's not good enough. Let's talk about it more, you know, and you yell, and then I'm
John,
just like,
it's not the past. It's now. It's the situation. Right. You said it. Let it go.
On this situation, we'll let it go.
Oh, it makes me nuts.
Order in the court. The monkey wants to speak.
No, it's not that. I'm just saying, all right, tell you what, Gary. If I'm wrong, I'm just going to say I'm wrong. I'll never happen again. I'm sorry. And then we'll see if like, that'll end it. If it ends it, then it'll end it. But I'm saying it won't. I'm saying that you'll keep going.
Did it ever occur to you to try not being wrong?
Why are you including my history?
I'm trying to support your statement. No, I'm trying to refute you. No, wait.
He's planning on being wrong again and saying how I'm going to handle it.
No, I'm just...
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I would love for...
All right, so John, you're going to get... You're no longer in charge of the record. You're no longer...
It's been going good for the last few months.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has.
No.
Yes, Robin, you're so wrong.
No.
It's been going
You are no longer in charge. Of anything. That was the one thing you were in charge of.
That's not the one thing I did.
And the other thing is, Howard, he knew he was on the verge of losing his job.
Right.
Because you had almost taken it away from him before.
Right.
And he still...
Can't get it right.
Yeah.
But I do a lot of other stuff too, Robin. It's not the only thing.
We all do a lot of stuff.
I know,
This is something with a deadline that you never meet.
No, don't say the word never, because it's
all right, sometimes you meet it.
Tony, you're on the air.
Most of the time, I mean.
Howard.
Yes.
You know, you sound like the captain going down with the ship. I'm telling you.
I know.
It's like the Titanic, Bo.
Well,
you're losing it. You got to get rid of that loser.
Thank you,
right.
Tony.
All right, Tony.
Hey, John.
I hear you
I wonder you couldn't go to California with Howard on a magic show.
Yeah, there you go.
That was your punishment.
Yes.
I guess terrible.
This is John's way of punishing me. He doesn't have his work done.
Now you have to pay attention.
Give me a break.
Please.
Sabotage. Flog him.
Flog him.
Like I would do that.
Yeah.
The hotel we stayed at, John, I'm not saying this just to goof on you. They're still talking about the pot smoking incident.
I know.
I'm a legend.
It'll never happen again. It'll never happen again.
I was thinking about it the other day.
Sure, go ahead and think. Think all you want. You're staying home.
It was me. It was Jackie. It was a bunch. I don't know how I'm the only one.
We're planning another California trip. I'll tell you how it happens.
Yeah.
I watched your behavior.
You enjoyed my behavior.
No, I did not. I sat at the pool. We had a great time. I was trying. You had a great time. I was sitting there having a great time and then cringing when you started in.
Started in by
when security had to come and start in searching the place, and people were complaining because people who were with me, and you with the wife and the kid and the entourage and the friends. I don't want all that. From now on, you don't have to.
But I just don't know why I'm singled out as the only guy.
John, you're the worst abuser of it.
Like I've ever abused.
You're the worst abuser of it. You're not Jackie.
You keep putting yourself up with Jackie.
I'm not putting myself. I'm just saying.
You're not Jackie. Jackie's a writer on the show. I treat him differently than you. That's true.
You still can't hear that it doesn't matter. He's not talking to Jackie. He's talking to you. Forget about who else was there.
All right, then I'm asking you why, if there was 10 people smoking pot in the cabana, why am I
you were the instigator. You brought everyone over to become pot.
My pot.
You're a guy that I really was marginal whether I would bring you or not. So not only do I let you in for once and let you stay at the hotel, that wasn't good enough for you. The wife had to be there.
The
65 friends, the baby, the pot,
it wasn't my
the laundry, the parking incidents, people eating, no one paying.
No, I paid extra.
It's too much for me. It becomes too much. It's too much for me. It's too much for me.
In your head, just want you to know one thing.
Right.
My bill was no larger than anybody else's, and I paid.
Here we go.
Just because don't at least know the truth of it.
All he knows is that he got stuck with a bill.
John, everywhere you go, there's a disaster in the waiting.
It never happens until you're there.
Can I just jump in for a second, John? What I would do at this point, knowing that the boat is going down and there's no way I'm going to save myself, I would just say...
Isn't this a radio show? I mean,
I would just say, Howard,
to help the bit? Yeah, you would, Sean.
This is no bit to me.
I would say, Howard, you know what?
It seems like one.
That'll never happen again. And just like...
You know how many times I've said that, Gary?
Oh, I've said it. It never will happen again.
I've apologized. I've said it won't happen again.
Hold on.
And he doesn't let it die.
It never will happen again.
Howard, it'll never happen again. But... And then there's
you're out of your mind. I've apologized so many times.
John,
it won't happen again.
John, I agree with you. It never will happen again. Not while I'm around.
Fine. Like, I've been such a bad guy to you that you should now pull me from everything because of one incident.
It will never happen again.
All right, fine.
That's all.
Fine.
That's all.
Fine.
I took you along. I saw what goes on with the circus that is Stuttering John.
You've taken me on 30 times.
Yeah, but never stayed with you.
Yeah. This is the first time I let you into our hotel.
Yes,
I always put you at a different hotel.
I've been at your hotel all the time. You've never had an incident. Yeah. This time...
No, not... What about emptying out all the mini bars the first time we took you?
That was a big thing.
Routine.
Come on.
What?
I didn't empty everyone's mini bar.
Okay,
I emptied my own
go from room to room emptying mini bars.
You know, Howard, that's...
Okay, all right, I'm wrong.
I've drinking beers on the trip. I'm guilty.
I'm drinking beer.
I mean, please.
Can I use your phone? I got to call Alaska.
In all fairness to John, the first time he stayed in a hotel, he didn't realize you had to pay for what was in the mini bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's when he started mooching off of other people's mini bars.
Oh, you have to pay for this? I'll go to Howard's room.
It's such an innocent thing that I get just,
Everything's innocent.
Whatever. Yeah. I mean, like, you're busting me. So one time I was bad on a trip. We've been on 30, 40 trips, and now...
All I know is I go out to the pool to relax. I've got Stuttering John's Flying Circus.
There was a party.
Yeah, there was a party going on. And these waiters are coming over. No one's getting tipped.
Oh, that's...
All of John's friends are there. All of John's wife's friends are there. The baby is there.
This actress and that is that. Oh, my friends.
And this one and that one. And I'm like, I can't believe what's going on here. And with the food, and I said, boy, oh boy, look at what's going on. Catering going on. I'm looking around. I'm shocked, and I'm going. I'm getting nervous because I'm looking bad because nobody's getting tips. Nobody's being served.
I left the nice tip.
Guys are jumping through hoops.
I left the big tip.
Yeah, jumping through hoops, and every minute people are complaining. One friend's, my drink isn't right, and I'm like, they're all. He doesn't realize they're all associated with me.
Yeah,
that's so rude.
He thinks that they know they're with John. They see me sitting there. It's me. Why did they come over to me with the bill? I was sitting there minding my own business.
Do you believe in forgiveness?
Yeah. They walked right over.
Well, is that because you ordered and everybody...
I ordered nothing.
That's BS.
Nothing.
You ordered lunch.
I ordered a separate lunch that I paid for. I had nothing to do with your friends. No, I paid for mine.
I had the printout of it. What?
Howard was staying at the hotel.
Listen.
He went to the pool to relax.
Yeah. Do you understand? I didn't relax because of you. I missed out on my relaxation.
I had such a good time. I can't believe this.
Oh, my God.
He's telling you how you felt.
You tell me I had a good time.
You didn't have
I was not having a good time. I was not.
All right, so then I apologized. I said it wouldn't happen again.
Why do he make me? He's telling me I had a good time.
Can't you let it die? I mean, it's one incident. I apologized. I said it was wrong.
Do you think they were waiting on you hand and foot because you're John?
Howard, of course not.
Of course not. So why do you think they were waiting on you hand and foot?
Wait a second.
Make an observation.
If I go to a restaurant and I order food, they do... Wait on your hand and foot.
Nah, not the way they were waiting on you at the Four Seasons. What is it?
He wasn't late getting to the pool?
No, that he wasn't.
He wasn't. Now, let me ask you a question.
He was right on time.
Can't you just forgive and forget?
Yeah.
Can you just forgive and forget?
John, with the carrying on. And I just said, you know what? I took this guy out to work, so it would be easier for me, and it wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy.
It was very difficult. These guys with the wives and the whole thing. The entourage. I never saw anything like it.
And the no parking bill.
Might not have been so bad if he had the wife. Then it was 50 friends. And
then the $2 billion laundry bill.
Yeah. It was 4 friends, and you know what? let me just say something.
Oh.
I paid for my wife to fly. It was nothing. It was just...
Tell your wife to go... Now, what is your wife doing today? Tell me the truth. What is your wife doing today?
She's with the baby.
Yeah. Why doesn't she fly to California today? Why does she have to be there with me?
Howard.
What?
She's lived in L.A. She's got a lot of friends there.
She lives in L.A.?
She has lived there.
Yeah, so tell her to go today. Why does she have to go when I go?
Their house.
You mean when I go to L.A., she's got to go? I don't know your wife. I don't want her in my life. I don't want your wife in my life.
Here we go again with he's talking to you.
I'm talking to you. Why did you check
so then I have apologized. I've said I was wrong.
I show up. It's
forgive
whole family. It's a John Melendez family.
You know, we've all, dissed each other in some way. We all forgive and forget.
Oh, I haven't dissed you at all.
He's telling you what we all do.
Right.
We've all had we've all had squabbles. Now I'm apologizing.
Oh, please.
Just let it go.
I want to hear that word he was going.
His wife lives in California.
No, she has. She had friends there. So when I was going,
why didn't she go today?
All right, so we made a mistake.
And why did you stay with them?
But I apologized. I mean,
what makes you think I want to see your wife?
And her
Howard.
friends.
Really?
On.
Well, I didn't take you so I could see your wife.
But I'm saying I'm wrong. What else do you want?
He thinks I'm involved with his wife. I got to be there with him.
The party's starting.
Yeah. Hey, the wives are here. I don't want wives. I don't bring my wife. I don't want my wife there. I'm working. I'm focused on what I got to do.
I got you.
John's partying.
Listen.
Hey, next time I got to go do a trip, why don't you schedule a family reunion? We could have it right there at the pool.
It's free.
Yeah.
Howard, and I hope there was no, I wasn't doing anything trying to, get you mad. It wasn't like I was trying to.
But you don't think.
Your usual behavior could get anybody mad.
Yeah, you don't think about others. You only think about yourself.
You know how he was talking about Jackie on the plane the other day? That's also you.
Yeah. You're the same.
Give me a break.
That's why you identify with
I would have
Jackie.
been asleep in
Wait a second. Did you not say to me when we were out there in the office, what's the big deal about putting your seat all the way back? That's something like that.
Well, yeah, because listen.
Because maybe the guy behind you has no leg room.
If airline makes the seat go back a certain way, then you should be allowed to do it.
Dude, Jackie was on...
That's why
but sometimes you look at your surroundings and go, you know what? It's like you go to the movies and, they sell popcorn and soda and stuff. And some people throw it on the floor, and some don't because it gets real sticky. It's sort of like, the seat goes all the way back because if no one's sitting behind you, you can go all the way back. But if you see somebody sitting behind you, maybe you go, you know what?
Go a little bit.
Maybe I'll just go halfway. Or maybe, you know what? The windows on the plane.
Halfway.
The windows on the plane, they put them there so that you can see and stuff. But maybe when the movie's showing, you put them down as a courtesy to other people.
But let me ask you a question. If you put your seat back, how about if the guy behind you has his seat back, then
well, that's what's called courtesy. You look at your surroundings.
Well,
like I said to John, I always put my seat all the way back and then I bring it back 2 notches because I don't want it to be all the way back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, if you know there's another guy behind you and you know you're in his lap. But you and Jackie, you're entitled.
Yeah, sometimes people go to a family park and they take
He
care
got
of
me
it
involved.
and they clean up after themselves. Other
got me under the umbrella.
They pee in the park and get arrested.
Right. It's just an unawareness that you have of other people.
I'm very courteous of other people, but I just thought that if you have...
You're not.
But
you go up there, there's a bunch of old women.
Seat doesn't go back.
There's a bunch of old women sitting by the pool, but John has to make a statement. I'm now going to smoke pot. So John goes into the big tent, calls everybody over.
I didn't want to just have fun. Yeah. I was making a statement.
John, you could smoke anywhere.
Any old broads want to get
But you got to smoke in front of Howard, because Howard's your daddy, and you want to show daddy you're going to be rebellious today.
In the cabana with the door closed.
Yeah, in the cabana. It's a tent. You don't think anyone could smell that? Security smelled it. People were complaining by the pool, and you're with me, and how does that make me look?
It shouldn't make you look anything because you're not doing it.
I see. But then you're done smoking and you come back over and you're giggling.
Would they arrest you if I got caught with pot? No. They would arrest me.
It's not about being arrested. The only reason they didn't have you arrested is because you were with me.
It should reflect you. It's me.
It does reflect me. You're with me. Yeah. That's the point.
So every action I do, I reflect.
Yes.
If you got arrested, would the headline say John Melendez arrested or Howard Stern employee?
That's Stuttering John from the Howard Stern Show?
Yeah. They could say I'm
a bunch of people are sitting around the pool with me. They all go in and start smoking pot. And there's a bunch of women there and stuff, and they're complaining. Their kids are there and stuff. And then you don't think that they're going to lump me in with the crowd I'm with?
This goes back to the original argument. Your own friends are smoking pot, but I'm the only one you're going to yell at. It's just ridiculous. No, but it's just what? If you're going to take this much time...
I've talked to Jackie about it. I have.
And it ain't only Jackie. It was a bunch of people on the show who were smoking pot.
No, it was a bunch of people...
And I'm the only guy who...
It's a bunch of people who don't work for me. It was all your friends.
BS.
That's all your friends.
There was 10 of us from the Stern Show that was smoking pot. I'm not going to mention names.
Who were the people?
I'm not going to mention
I saw you.
Yeah, okay.
And I saw you inviting everyone into a tent because you were throwing the big party out there.
I would say there was it wasn't only me from this show smoking pot in that
Oh, I suppose Fred was back there.
But you saw it.
Fred wasn't back there.
Well, Fred doesn't smoke pot.
People.
John, all I know is they complained to you. They were complaining about you.
I'm the ringleader.
You were with me, and you know what, man? It's never going to happen again.
Fine, but
You're not going on any trip with me, and neither is your wife.
Howard, I've apologized. I've said it would never happen again, but you're going to now not forgive me.
Of course it'll happen again. John, you're John. You don't even know putting your seat back all the way is bad.
But you know why it won't happen.
You don't know.
In coach, the seat doesn't go back that far.
You make me look bad.
No, if I knew if first class put you in the other guy's lap, I wouldn't have done it.
But you wouldn't have looked.
In coach, it goes back 2 inches.
No, you're never going with me anywhere again.
Well, see, that's
so you can't embarrass me.
Cruel. It's
and
so
part
cruel.
of the reason, John, is your attitude.
Yeah, Robin, I've apologized.
No, it doesn't. You don't apologize. You don't mean it.
No, I do mean it.
Listen, understand what
do you think if we went away again that I would bring anybody? You're out of your mind.
You want to know something?
You're out of your mind.
It'll never happen anyway.
Fine.
It's a moot point.
Fine.
You had your opportunity. You had a chance.
I've only done
and you totally abused
40
it.
flights with you guys. No problems. I do one.
You assumed there were no problems.
And I apologized, and you won't let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And you're seeing a therapist, but you can't forgive me for this.
No. All I know is. All I know is...
You're out of your mind. You are out of your mind.
All I know is...
If I apologize and say I'm wrong and I've done 40 trips
and
I've been good, you take this one trip and won't forgive me for it.
All I know is...
It was so bad, Johnny can't forget.
It was so bad. It's just, you know what, I don't need the aggravation. There are enough people who want to go with me.
Do you see what a cruel person you are right now?
That's not cruel.
You are the cruelest
Why is that cruel?
person alive.
Why is that cruel?
Because
I'm letting you know exactly where you stand.
Mistake.
No, you've made many.
On a trip. I have never...
Should we go back to the Stuttering John book deals?
Oh,
all right. So don't say you made one mistake.
I would never do a deal without
all right. Using my name.
Oh, you're
all right. Thank you.
And
it's enough.
And any deal I do is this. You are not allowed to mention Howard Stern's name.
That's right.
But I abide by every one of your rules. Every rule
now you do.
I abide by.
I had to break you like a dog.
What do you think? I would never do a book deal without talking to you about it first. You're out of your mind.
Bucking bronco.
Look at him. He's bucking.
You gotta ride him.
I'm scared around here. It's like the firm. You think I would ever
John, you're in here because you're in trouble and you're screaming at Howard that he's out of his mind.
And he's crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm crazy.
Because I've apologized.
Jackie,
how many times can I apologize?
You're the one smoking pot by the pool. You're the one getting me in trouble, but I'm crazy.
No. You're crazy because you won't forgive me.
Let me tell you something. If Mel Karmazin, the head of CBS, took you on a trip with him, number one, I guarantee you never would have brought your wife. You never would have brought your friends by the pool, and you never would have smoked pot in front of them. Am I correct or am I wrong or am I right?
You're right.
Okay.
But
so
I'll tell you
can't
why.
give me the same respect?
Howard, I'll tell you why.
Right,
I don't hang out with
Goodbye.
Mel Karmazin.
You don't hang out with Howard.
Well, I'm more on a social level with you than I am with Mel.
You are.
Oh.
And I'm bigger than Mel, and you're going to sit there and diss me?
He's on a social level with you? You have him over to the house?
Never. I've never had him over.
What social level? This is
no, Howard.
Remember when I invited everyone to my daughter's bar mitzvah?
Yeah,
did I invite you?
I still don't think
No. So you're not on a social level?
No, I just think that was
right.
horrible.
So you're not invited.
Yeah, so
you're not even on a social level.
Howard.
You've broken bread where?
At your house. I've been to your other parties.
I brought you. How many years ago did I have that party?
I don't know. And you've been.
Have I ever had you back since?
Yeah, I've been to your house since.
When?
I went there to deliver stuff to you.
Oh, yeah, all right. You call that on a social level?
I've hung out.
You have the same relationship. You have the same relationship with Howard that the FedEx man has.
That's right.
No, but I don't see Jackie there either. I don't see everybody there. You know,
that's right.
I mean, that's your own little world over there. But
that's right.
He's not on a social level.
I'm not on a social level.
I deal with you on an everyday basis, and we have laughed together. We've had fun together.
You laugh.
We've
funny,
gone to
of course
movies
you laugh.
together. I mean, we've seen movies.
You glom your way in.
Oh, you go to the movies together. It's like I've been here for 10 years. I've been your servant for 10 years.
Right.
No, seriously.
You are my servant. That's
I have worked hard for you for 10 years. Give me a break every now and then.
You're well paid.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I'm well paid. I make less than the guy who flips hamburgers at McDonald's.
Yeah, guy does.
So I mean, so at least for these little
guy
things.
does hamburgers, does it right.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, I do a lot of things right here on the show. I do a lot of good jobs.
You wanted that order today?
I work at home for the show.
Arnold, you're on the air.
I mean, give me a break.
Arnold, you're on the air. Yes.
You need to drop that loser.
Yeah, all right, Arnold.
You've given him too many opportunities.
Okay.
I think that you should seriously consider putting Stuttering John on probation.
Thank you.
I've been on probation.
Yeah, we did put
double secret probation.
How do you get out of probation?
I got to ask you. Listen, I ask you permission for every single thing I do. I do everything that you want me to do. If you say don't do something, I don't do it.
All right,
I mean,
listen.
come on.
All right, that's enough of this.
I'm trying.
You're bringing up a sore point.
Please.
Quiet.
A sore point. All I'm saying is I'm
Why did we suspend him? I forget.
Suspend me. You suspend
I
him?
know Gary had him on probation for a while.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. It was some
He refuses to accept responsibility.
Oh, like Howard, I do so many things around.
All right. Thank you,
for
John.
a lot of the jobs.
Thank
All right.
God you tell us.
Someone who's a bigger idiot than you, John, is telling me we haven't broken in a half hour. So that should make you feel good.
Thanks, Howard.
All right, thank you. All right.
But if I went, whatever. But if I went away with Tom, I would bring my wife.
Would you have smoked pot in front of Tom and on the at the Four Seasons Hotel? Would you have gone in the tent while Tom was sitting with you?
In the cabana?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, sure. Okay, John. Cabana. He's making like a cabana. There's a tent right at the pool. There's no cabana.
It's like it's a building.
Yeah. You don't think everybody knew what you were doing in there? Would you have done that in front of Tom? No. Tell the truth, John. You know you wouldn't do that for a second.
I drink in front of
you.
I drink. At a party.
He would fire you.
If Tom could, he would fire me? I think Tom likes me.
No, Tom would have fired you a long time ago, but I went in and I said, look, I protected your job.
I appreciate it.
I said, he stutters.
He doesn't even know that. He thinks now Tom's his social buddy.
No, I think Tom's a nice guy.
Tom's a very nice guy, but he hates you.
I don't think he hates me.
Yeah.
I don't
he does.
think he
He's talked to me about you. Thinks you're a moron.
I don't think he thinks.
And Tom's a moron. When another moron calls you a moron.
Look at the scale.
Yeah. Look how deep this whole thing goes.
I do think it's funny that John thinks that you might smoke pot in front of Tom, because I think Tom would be outraged.
Tom would have fired you.
See, the only reason I think is I think I might have smoked pot when I was hanging out with Tom.
I doubt that.
No, I know.
Where, at a party?
At one of our broadcasts, maybe.
You smoked pot at a broadcast in front of Tom?
No, not in front of him, but in another room, I think. I don't remember.
John thinks Tom knew.
At the Who concert a long time ago, I think I might have...
and Tom was smoking with you?
I think I passed Tom a different...
That's smart.
And Tom was smoking with you?
Now you think.
I'm kidding.
Was Tom smoking with you?
No, Tom didn't smoke with me.
No, he was doing
ecstasy.
Tom was doing acid.
Tom was busy yelling, Pete, we love you.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Oh, God.
Oh, what a nerd. I would have smoked the joint.
I was getting douche chills.
All right. Is that what he did?
Yeah, he was yelling. He was sitting next to me, and we were like,
What was his son there? He was trying to show his son how cool he is?
No, we were 400 feet away from the Who, and he was out the window going, Pete, we love you.
Oh,
And
what
after
an
that,
ass.
he turned to me and said, which one's Pete?
Oh, man. What? Okay.
Tom, that
is a lie? You didn't yell out Pete?
Oh, Tom, I swear may I dropped that. It's been a memory that's been embedded in my brain because I love the Who.
Pete.
You yelled Pete.
I love the Who.
Tom,
If you had seen John smoking pot at the Four Seasons.
in a cabana with the doors closed.
It's not a cabana, it's a tent.
Well, no,
It's a flap on a tent, and security had to come up. Wouldn't you have fired him?
See ya.
Right. Would have been gone, right? Yeah. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Wait a second. If
I
I'm
just want to
not
hear his
working-
answer.
Wait, Tom.
Here he goes
Hold on
with
a second.
another justification.
If I'm on my own time, I'm not working.
You're on a company trip?
That's right.
All right, so in other words, any action I do, even when I'm not working
you're on the road
okay.
for the company. You're on the road for the company.
So
He
then,
doesn't
so
get
then
it.
you would fire
He
Jackie
doesn't
too?
get
Be honest.
In a heartbeat.
All right.
He wants to fire Jackie
He
anyway.
would fire Jackie now for nothing.
But Howard, can I just say one thing? I've
He
apologized.
doesn't even want it. He don't care
I
about
said
that.
I was wrong. Let's just. I mean, it's a mistake that I made.
Apology accepted. You've proven yourself, and you're not capable of going on a trip with me.
How about all the trips that I've gone on that I've excelled?
You were borderline.
You weren't that great.
Excelled.
All right.
Please.
Excel.
Yeah. I've done some great interviews on trips that we've gone on.
Well, you'll do it.
Material for
Well,
you.
now we have Gary Garver out there, so
Oh,
he'll do it.
good. Nothing else gives me.
All right. All right. Thank you, Stuttering John. Thank you, Tom Chisano. And there you have it.
The Stuttering John show.
I'm sorry that it took so long.
Yeah, it was a bad bit.
It's no bit. It's not a bit with me.
Go roll one up, John.
All right, thank you.
Well, I will say I don't smoke weed in this job, so you don't have to worry about that. I don't come in smoking.
You should, because then you'd have an excuse.
I got no problem with people smoking weed. Just don't do it like we're at the Four Seasons, a nice hotel, they're treating us well, and you know you can't smoke by the pool. You know you can't.
I figured the cabana would be
and the place was packed.
It was
packed.
With us.
No, with other people. Who do you think complained?
such inappropriate behavior.
Yeah, I mean, the security... Seriously.
It
is.
Absolutely it is.
Well, I mean, you know.
But John's trying to show off to me because I'm his dad.
No, I've said it was wrong, and then let's end it, though. But I'm just saying, if you're going to, you know, whatever.
All right. You know what? Let me be outrageous, all right? You don't have to be so outrageous.
I wasn't trying to be outrageous.
All right, sure.
I was trying to get high.
Yeah, you can't get high downstairs. You couldn't move downstairs and get high.
Or go to your room.
Right. Couldn't do it. You had to show everyone you get high.
No, well, if it was just me,
how old are you now?
Everybody else.
How old are you now?
Everybody else?
How old are you now?
I'm 32.
And you still have to show people you get high?
No,
You're 32 years old, dude.
I think pot should be
you know what? When you're 19, you want to show everyone you get high.
I think we should all be able to smoke in the
32, you want to get high, go to the privacy of your room, smoke a little doob, and get the hell out of there.
I told you I would. I told you I would.
Yeah, now you will, because you're going to be home when I go away.
Fine. Then I'll be home.
Yeah. But you know what it is? He thinks, hey, Howard's an outlaw. I'll be cool.
What a liability.
Yeah.
I mean, here we are.
Howard, hold on. Let me just win that.
You know what? I'd rather smoke pot and get busted. I'm going to end up getting busted for your pot smoking.
You know, we've smoked pot in public places before.
Pot.
We've smoked pot?
And you. We've smoked pot in public
Where have I ever smoked pot in public?
I'm not going to mention.
That's a lie.
Oh, it's not a lie. Oh, it's not a lie. And we would have gotten in trouble for that, but you did.
Howard.
You did it.
I can't understand why you're hanging out with him at all.
Robin.
Never be anywhere within this studio with this crazy man.
Robin.
All right.
Robin, let me say something.
Calling me crazy.
Do you notice, since
Look
what
at the
happened at the
pot
Four
on the
Seasons,
don't ever.
am I ever with him?
Never.
Oh, yes, we've been together. After that.
Then don't let it happen.
Thank you.
But, you know,
please.
Because it's going to only end in disaster.
Dangerous person.
Oh, because I
thank
smoked
you.
pot with a bunch of people on the show?
No, not the pot.
You're out of your mind.
All right.
He's a dangerous human being.
Let's take a break.
Howard and I have killed
I'm dangerous. Okay, you've only left almost every intern in the place crying, but I'm dangerous.
What other felonies have you and I committed while we're at it?
Really?
Okay, thank you.
Have you two robbed banks together?
I've smoked pot with you, but in very private places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're also, okay.
But they're also going to be blabbed on the air by you.
Yeah. Oh, dope.
Give me a break, Robin.
I would like to give you a break.
All right, let's take a break. Let's give everyone a break.
We've shot heroin together.
Stupid bitch, you're having the life I should be having.
You're not kidding. I want you to repeat after me. In fact, I am so jealous.
I am so jealous.
Of Jerry Seinfeld's life.
Of Jerry Seinfeld's life.
I wish I was him.
I wish I was him.
My life stinks.
My life stinks. Balance bar. Man, that's good. I got to get me one of them balance bars. They are nutritious. Great alternative to candy bars and other junk food snacks. Tastes more like a candy bar than a nutrition bar. I eat these all the time. They're based on the widely...
I still can't believe that that's really good for you.
Yeah, it really is. It's based on the widely popular 40-30-30 nutrition principle. 40% calories from carbohydrate, 30% from protein, and 30% from dietary fat. It gives you long-lasting energy, provides great appetite satisfaction. Excellent meal replacement. Eat one with a glass of water. It'll hold you for a surprisingly long time. Try one for breakfast or lunch, all natural ingredients. Use them as a snack, a meal, whatever you want, okay? I'm telling you, it's great. I'm talking about the Balance Bar 40-30-30 Nutrition, also available in great-tasting drink mix. 40-30-30 Balance in both economical canister and single-serve packets. Call 1-800-678-4246 for more information. Balance Bar. I got A.J. Benz on the line. He says that they're still talking about Stuttering John at the Four Seasons Hotel.
I know it, and John doesn't realize it.
I know. A.J.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
How you doing, man?
So, you know, my family came out here a few days ago after you guys appeared in the show, and they stayed at the Four Seasons. So I went to the pool, hung out with them a few days, you know, and I started talking to one of the guys by the pool. And I said, so you had the Stern guys here. It must have been fun. He says, yeah, it was a lot of fun, you know. He says, but, well, one guy got out of line. I said, what happened? He says, well, you know, one guy, you know, he took a little party in one of the tents. I said, who? He said, I don't know their names. The guy with the speech impediment.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
See?
So it's already all over L.A. like that.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's one of the Stern guys. They don't even know him.
No, you know, the thing is, that's not John's name. It's one of the Stern guys.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I try to explain to John.
And that's what everybody at the pool is going to say. Yeah, that Howard Stern was down there, and they got all rowdy.
Yeah, in about 6 months, it becomes Howard Stern was down there smoking pot in the tent.
In 6 months, it'll be that you were selling coke outside the building. You know?
Yeah, you know how that works.
It's bad. It's a bad rumor.
Yeah, really, it just keeps going and going. Everybody knows A.J. Benz, of course. He's on the E! Channel. He got his own TV show now.
Yeah, Mysteries and Scandals.
Used to write for the Daily News.
No more.
No more. Broke off with them. Also took a beating from Chuck Zito over at Scores.
No problem. Yeah, but I got right up again. We made friends. No problem.
Hey, you're a man. I respect that.
I know you do. But, you know, I wanted to tell you this, too. I was at Scores the night you guys did the magic show, which was brilliant, by the way.
Thank you.
The night you guys did the show, I went to Scores, and I I'm sitting there with Lonnie, and I said, Lonnie, we got to put Howard on. I don't care what. The Yankee game was 8-8 in the 11th inning. Lonnie, change the channel right now. Get Howard on. So here's every TV in the place has Howard, has you guys on doing the fart thing. No sound. Every guy in the club was glued to the TV set. I don't care what girl was on their lap. The girls complained to me. They said, we can't make a cent to the next hour because Howard's on the whole show.
I respect that. Now you tell me that Lonnie turned off the Yankee game when it's tied in the 11th.
Let me tell you something. He got up off his ass so fast to change the channel to see no sound. It didn't matter. Everybody, you know how stupid we were all looking at. We were dying with the gas mask. No one could hear a sound. All we saw was people in a fart position.
See?
And we were still hysterical.
See, that's the litmus test.
Oh, it was the best.
Without the sound.
Without the sound,
It didn't matter. It was the best.
And
the girls were complaining. I never heard girls complain about you yet from Scores. They were like,
they were whining.
This is horrible. We can't make a cent to the next hour because Howard's on the whole damn show.
I like that AJ's at Scores during the Yankee game. He's got the TV going with the Magic Johnson show. It's beautiful.
I go right there.
Yeah, right over there.
Right from Newark Airport to Scores. Lonnie takes care of me.
The strip clubs are going through a weird thing because Mayor Giuliani's trying to close them all down. Yeah. And now, have you been there?
I'm very upset. No, I'm coming into New York Thursday, and I'm going to go right there. But I'm upset because now,
what do you do when you come into New York? You go straight from the airport to Scores?
They drive
I go right there.
The
I get the limo right to Scores. Lonnie I sleep in the back room.
He lives there.
Yeah. No.
By the way, he's not joking.
No. I go right to the back room.
He really does.
I'm going to get the new job. The new job is I'm going to spray the latex on the girls' nipples because now they got to hide their nipples now with
latex. They do. You know that the
latex.
women.
What is the latex?
It's like
in the strip clubs, I've seen this. They have to put latex over a woman's nipple.
Yeah.
In order to have a show now because it's got to be covered.
But it's clear.
It's clear.
Between me and you, that's over now. Yeah, I don't know what Lonnie's going to say, but from what I'm reading about Giuliani, this guy, it's going to be bikinis, it's going to be shorts.
It's going to be T-shirts.
Bikinis. It's going to be a dress down to their ankles. It's terrible. It's a sad day for guys who love strip clubs like me and AJ.
I'm going to tell you right now, you could talk about Studio 54 all you want. Scores was my era. That place, you couldn't beat that place.
I was just thinking that one day, like 10 years from now, they'll be doing specials on the years of the strip club.
Let me tell you something.
God forbid.
My roommate used to be a manager over there, and when I first moved to New York like 5-6 years ago, I come back from doing my rounds of gossip, and I come up to the house 4 o'clock in the morning. We lived on Madison Avenue, and I'd walk up to my bedroom, and my roommate would have like a black girl in the bathroom, a white girl in his bedroom, a Spanish girl downstairs. It was like
beautiful.
It was amazing.
I know. Shouldn't New York spend its time and money keeping buildings from collapsing and not worry about strip clubs?
No, we're closing the strip club.
What a shame.
Lonnie assures me that things are going on as normal.
I told you he's Nero. He's fiddling while Rome.
No, Lonnie knows what he's doing. Lonnie knows.
Lonnie's like DiCaprio on the Titanic. He holds on to the last second.
That's right. You go in there.
With the violins
it's the funniest thing is I'll see Lonnie and I'll go over to the strip club. He goes, Howard, there is nothing to worry about. He goes,
Lonnie's going to be saying that, and the feds are going to be taking lobsters out of the tank. Business as usual.
Yeah. Lonnie goes, Howard, I don't want you to worry.
We got it all taken care of.
We have a fund. Everyone is fighting this. I'm telling you, it's going to be great. Then I'm walking around Scores. I run into one of the owners. He says to me, don't listen to Lonnie. It's horrible.
That's why Lonnie's a PR guy.
He goes,
a good face on everything.
Yeah, but I'll tell you something right now. The girls were still making money. There was still some animals working, but
right.
It was still working out fine. But it really is a shame. This Giuliani.
It is a shame. Well, I'm a big fan of the mayor's, and even Lonnie said to me, he loves Giuliani. Just this one thing is very bad.
He's done a great job with the city. Matter of fact, remember how much we hated him when he laughed at him? He wanted to kill the squeegee guys. We thought he was.
I love that.
No, he's great now. He did the greatest thing in the world. I mean, the only thing left to do is to kill all the Chinese menu droppers. That's the last thing he's going to do.
Wipe them out.
Wipe them out.
Chinese guy that drops a menu, kill him.
Well, maybe you'll be the next mayor.
You got some good programs.
A lot of people like your program.
I think that's perfect. Shoot him on the spot, right on the porch. But Lonnie, I love the guy with all my heart.
Right.
I'm in the middle of writing my book, and it's such a. Right now, the whole Scores era is such a major part of it.
How many chapters are devoted to Scores?
There's got to be like 5 chapters in it.
Right. I'm writing a whole book about Scores myself.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
All these Scores books are now coming.
There was once a time where they would like, remember, there's a pitcher named Doug Drabek. He used to pitch for the Yankees. He won the Cy Young. He's amazing for to pitch for Pittsburgh. One night the guy comes in, and Lonnie and all the guys at Scores are getting him hammered because the next afternoon he's got to pitch against the Mets at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
We got this guy so hammered. So as he's getting hammered, all of us go to the back room and start betting the game with our bookies for 500, 1,000, 800. No way Draybeck can beat the Mets. The next day, this Draybeck, we got him a cab. We put him in a cab. He was throwing up in the street. The next day, he pitched a 2-hitter and beat the Mets.
Yeah.
The Mafia lost about, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000 in that game.
Do you realize that Scores affected baseball games? That's how powerful. Or not. Do you realize how powerful?
Lonnie's bigger than Andy Warhol. No one realizes.
I know. Let me tell you something. Lonnie's bigger than Andy Warhol. Let me tell you something. There's Scores will continue on. Lonnie has a plan.
You think so?
No, even if he has to move.
They're gonna go.
No.
They're
No,
gonna go.
Scores will continue on. Trust me.
You think he has a new location?
Yes, I do. A secret location Lonnie has only informed me of, and maybe A.J. Benza.
Yeah, well, Lonnie will take the girls to his Chelsea apartment. He'll take 12 girls to his Chelsea apartment.
Yeah. You know, one time I called up Lonnie. I said, I need a Scores party really bad. I don't know. I was very depressed. And he says, Howard, this is ridiculous. You can't call me this fast. He says, we don't open. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. He says, but if you want, come over to my apartment. I'll have some of the girls over there, and they can dance for you there. I swear to God, AJ's not joking. I said, Lonnie, I think that might be wrong.
He's Santa Claus. Lonnie.
He's Santa Claus.
We really should do something.
He's Santa Claus.
Do what, AJ?
If Giuliani, if this really comes to pass, and the girls got to wear T-shirts and shorts, you guys really got to do something about it. You got to have some kind of farewell tour, some farewell party. You can't let it go. You can't let it go like that.
A last hurrah.
Well, I'm thinking of going over there like today to have some sort of last hurrah.
No, you gotta wait till I come home. I'm coming home Thursday. You gotta wait till I come home.
Are you coming home Thursday?
They could padlock things today.
Are you serious?
They said it could be as early as today.
No. Do you know what? Then I'll go over today and let them padlock me in there with the girls.
Lonnie's got the key. Lonnie's got the key to the padlock.
Lonnie knows people. AJ, thanks, man.
All right, brother.
That's the great AJ Benza. Watch him on E! And look for his book coming out devoted to Scores mostly. It's a whole book about Scores.
It's about Scores and Chuck Zito beating my ass.
That's it.
Short, quick, nice, long book.
Listen, you deserved the beating, and you took it, and that was it.
That's all. I'm a man. Don't worry about it.
All right, AJ.
Take care, pal.
Later. That's a great AJ Benza. Love that guy.
But they're still talking about John. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Story continues.
Yeah, that's why AJ called in.
4 years. In fact, either Mayor Dinkins or Mayor Giuliani, or as Stuttering John called him, boy, if Mayor, where does John ever read a paper?
What did he call him?
Stuttering John, get in here. You're a fascinating young man. Yesterday I learned he's still calling black people coloreds.
I was going to say he has a friend over in Bensonhurst.
Who's the guy running against Dinkins?
It's Giuliani, but
what did you call him?
I called him Gianni.
Gianni. He thought his name was Gianni. And I mean, the guy's been in the news now.
Years.
Not just
recently.
You would have to pick up a few pronunciations just from Robin's news, because I know you're forced to listen to it because you work the computer.
No, I mispronounced it.
What, Gianni?
I know it's Giuliani. I know.
Oh, now you do, because I told you this morning. I corrected you. But it was Gianni.
No, you mispronounce words every now and then.
We were having a discussion about the mayoral election. And I'm talking to John in the halls, and then he said, he says, well, it's either going to be Dinkins or Gianni. And I go, when you could correct him, or you could just say to yourself, well, I'll save that for on the air.
Yeah, well, you corrected him.
I corrected him.
You just couldn't take it. It just leaped out of you.
I did it in a nice way. I said, maybe it'll be Giuliani or Dinkins. Then he got the idea that he had screwed up. Gianni. I thought of Guyana.
Yeah.
French Guyana.
No, I mean, you're really illiterate. You're shocking the hell out of me. I thought
How did you get through college?
What?
Without knowing anything about what's going on.
Well, Giuliani's been a, prosecutor in this town a long time.
Could I say something? A few of the people yesterday, around who my age said that they didn't know that color was so bad either. I'm telling you.
Well, these are your friends, right?
Well, yeah.
Roll back now, John.
I'm serious, and when I even, a lot of people didn't,
Listen, I could understand that if you feel some kind of racial, and I know you don't, but if you felt some kind of racial hatred for blacks or Jews or whatever it was that you felt racial hatred for, I can understand that. But even the worst guy, even like George Wallace, knew to disguise, he picked up the lingo. I mean, everyone knows the blacks want to be called blacks. Who doesn't know that?
Well, it
didn't happen yesterday.
I know, but
I could understand if there was a name change going on right now.
Boner time. Boner. Getting
Don't touch that dial. Hello, this is Smoking Joe Frazier. This is Boner time. Boner? Hello, this is Smoking Joe Frazier. This is Boner time. Don't you touch that dial.
And this is Stuttering John with Larry King.
Should I say what?
Now, don't you start explaining.
Should I say what he said before they got him and what he was saying about you on the show? On the show, do you care to hear what he was saying about you?
Yeah, well, I'm sure someone's got the tape of it. But go ahead. What did he say?
Well, they asked, what he thinks of you and stuff, and he was just saying that he doesn't hate you, he doesn't know who you are or what you look like, but he's a man and you're a boy.
He doesn't know who I am and doesn't know what I look like?
He doesn't know what you look like. If he had to rate you on top of things that bother him, you'd be number 746.
He doesn't know me? You sure you got that quote right?
He said that he doesn't know what you look like.
What?
Well, now, he's a compulsive liar.
He even says it to me as I'm interviewing him. But then he says, I've been on the show once, which is a contradiction, but he says, and it was like the men from The Boys I killed in the hour I was on Howard's show.
He killed what?
He was like, he's a boy, I'm a man. He's like, the difference between men and boys.
Hey, all I know is Larry King. We'll put him on in the morning against me. I bet you wouldn't get one rating point. Larry King's never been on any show that got any ratings. Ever. In his entire career. He's written a newspaper column that I guarantee you people don't buy USA Today for. I'm sure that CNN, if you want to take a look at his ratings on TV, I think you'd be frightened to see that nobody watches the show. You'd be appalled that this guy's getting that much money for doing nothing. Although, then again, we don't even know how much money he's really getting. ABC offered him a show. He turned it down. You know why? Because he would have had to perform in the ratings.
Well, he did that one show for NBC.
Oh, that's right.
Just one.
Yeah, and didn't that come in last? And, of course, his radio show was on overnights.
And he's beaten by Tom Snyder?
He's beaten by anybody. His overnight show performs horribly. But overnights, radio stations don't care about ratings. They just go for revenue.
But, he's been there forever. Tom Snyder's a Johnny-come-lately.
Yeah, and Tom Snyder's pretty awful himself. It's not like Tom Snyder's some kind of wit.
Yeah.
Tom Snyder's a moron. He's really stupid. Tom Snyder is stupid. I mean, I spent an hour talking with this guy. He's dumb. I mean, he's not there. He's from another planet. If Tom Snyder can beat you in the ratings, you got a pretty serious problem. Even Tom Snyder admits that. Right, Robin?
I haven't heard him say that.
No. Anyway, so you get Larry King, and what did he do? He was running from you the whole time. You got a picture of a guy running from John.
We started out we started out all the way by the studios.
He's doing the interview with you, but he's like...
Walking?
He's walking at the same time.
And I'm jumping in front of him. And
Larry is walking through the building trying to get out, but he doesn't know where he's going. I guess nobody was escorting him.
Yeah, they were trying to, but then he goes one way, then he goes through the green room, comes out another way, then comes out, and finally it ends with me and, up to his limo,
I see. Okay, let's listen. Because we wrote really good questions for Larry King.
Hi, Larry. How are you? I'm Stuttering John. It's for the Howard Stern Show.
Hi, Stuttering. I'm a big fan of yours. And
Can I just ask you a question?
Your work.
Can I ask you a question? Isn't it a disgrace how many times that Liz Taylor's been married?
I don't know her. Who is Liz Taylor?
Can I just ask you a few questions?
Oh, Liz Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She has the best.
This is Larry, the stand-up comic.
Right, Mr. Funny Man.
Yeah. He once wrote that he believes if he hadn't got into this talk show thing, he would have been a great stand-up comic. Because he once interviewed Lenny Bruce.
And they used to be funny together on the air.
Yeah, they were the original funny guys on the radio. They did all this stuff. I'd like to hear a tape of that, to hear what's so funny. Might be Lenny being funny, not Larry. Larry's sitting there laughing like a horse.
Can you really be sure there's a tape at all?
Oh, there's no tape. When Larry was interviewing Lenny Bruce, there was this thing as a tape recorder. This when Larry was a morning man in Florida when there were no ratings again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you see the ratings on that morning show. That's why they moved them to overnights. The tape. Sandy Koufax is working the tape machine. That's a problem. Don't worry, we get to those questions. We wrote Sandy Koufax questions. Because, you see, one of the things is Larry's been married 900 times like Liz Taylor. We wanted to hear his thought on that. And we wanted to see if Sandy Koufax, since he lied about knowing Sandy Koufax, I wanted to see if he'd answer some Sandy Koufax questions.
Has the best boutique I've ever seen. It's in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Hold on this. I love Liz Taylor.
Hang on. Let me just ask you a question, Larry. I saw you just mention Howard on the show.
Howard who?
Howard Stern.
Hey, Howard Stern is my dry cleaner. It's in Arlington, Virginia.
I think he goes nuts because every show he goes on now, all they do is ask him about Howard Stern.
Even on his own show, they ask him.
I mean, no, it's always, for some reason, I'm linked to him.
They brought that up on NBP. So, you know, this guy, Captain Jenks, calls you up all the time.
Right.
And mentions how certain does it bother. He goes, no, the only thing that bothers me is racism.
Oh.
Well, then I guess Captain Jenks can continue.
All right.
So now I'm right in the middle of asking the Sandy Koufax question, but I don't think he even asked.
Flinched. Yeah, all right.
My dry cleaner. He's in Arlington, Virginia. He's the best. Wait a minute. No, I want to go on record. The best dry cleaner.
It's the best dry cleaner. I saw that wife of his in the audience there, too. Now he's trucking her around.
I'm thinking, you know, these are two nuts.
And Richard Bay is the worst interview. He doesn't ask them, what the hell's going on with your marriage? You guys were in divorce court 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, what are you two doing together now? What happened?
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't that be the obvious question? You're lucky enough to have the wife. I guess that's why the wife shows up there, because she knows she won't be asked that question.
She said some pretty rotten things about him while they were getting...
Yeah, I mean, this is a woman who, like, a couple of weeks ago was talking about how this guy sucked.
Wasn't he the Saddam Hussein?
I thought it was Attila the Hun or Saddam Hussein of marriage.
Yeah, I mean, if, you know...
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be curious to know a few things about that.
I'd love to know how he patched this up. I mean, here they were in divorce court calling each other all kinds of names, and in a weekend they were remarried.
Yeah. I mean, that's an amazing story. Instead, they're asking him what his favorite movie is.
Yeah, and if he could interview somebody like Bon Jovi.
Yeah. Sure, I could. Who is it?
I don't know whether that's a guy or a group.
Right. Dope.
Come on, Larry. Sorry. How come? I love my dry cleaner. Can we talk to you, Larry, for a second? Please, Larry. I got to do my job. Come on, everyone's got to do that job. Let me ask you just one question. If you called Howard Stern quarterback of the all-ugly team, you can't possibly see yourself as handsome, can you?
He's very handsome.
I wouldn't.
Who's saying he's very handsome?
His wife is right next to him.
Oh, really? I thought you...
Very handsome.
I'm sure she'll need us when she goes back to divorce court. You know that question about Larry? I lied. He isn't handsome. He's Attila the Hun.
Oh, she elaborates now. About how good looking he is. Yeah.
But what happened to the Sandy Koufax? He wouldn't even.
He wouldn't. But I go back to more. I just, you know, now I'm literally chasing him. So
she might have cataracts if she thinks he's handsome, because she's not bad looking herself. She's not a bad looking older woman. But Jesus, I mean, everyone knows Larry's the ugliest guy on television, even uglier than me. Right, Robin?
Yep.
He's uglier than I am, isn't he?
Definitely.
All right, I'm not out of line when I say that.
Larry is disturbing to look at.
All right. He's really disturbing.
He is disturbing.
I mean, I'm disturbing. He's really disturbing. Okay. Just want to check. Just wanted to make fun of a guy's appearance. I want to make sure mine's a little better.
Some Kenyan?
He's very handsome.
I wouldn't know Howard Stern if I saw him. I haven't seen him in years. Last time
There's no comparison.
Did you call him that? The last time I saw Howard Stern, he weighed 400 pounds. I wouldn't recognize him. Larry, you're playing with men. Why couldn't you get it up for Maryland?
Oh, in other words...
Oh, yeah, I'm too good for you.
Yeah, Larry's repartee is incredibly quick. Now you're playing in the big leagues, John. Yeah. Now you're playing with the real men. This is a guy who has a partif with Governor Cuomo.
If I was playing with it was a man, how come I... Forget it.
Don't say forget it. Get it out. We don't care if you're
so far, I've been with him for 10 minutes. You know, we can't even get rid of him.
What?
Because he's saying I'm playing with men. He can't even get rid of me. Screw this, man. Why don't we just get back to the tape?
See, John, you do that good.
They can't get rid of me. They can't get rid of me.
What? I didn't make any jokes about you, Fred.
No, this is just fun.
No comparison. Larry's so handsome. At any point did Larry propose to you?
No, but now I start really getting dirty with him, man. This is where it's funny.
You're playing with men. Why couldn't you get it up for Marilyn Chambers? Get what up?
You know. Applause.
Well, no, what do you mean, get up?
Applause.
Hey, you know what you're talking about. What do you think of Howard Stern's impression of you? Howard Stern? Yeah, he does an impression of you on the TV show. Whenever he delivers my clothes, he does it great. Honestly. Just one more question, Larry, before you go. How embarrassed you when you were recorded trying to pick up that girl? What girl? You know that girl. I never tried to pick up a girl. What was your shortest marriage? To Howard.
We get you.
Gotta get that.
I never tried to pick up a girl. What was your shortest marriage?
He got surprisingly serious for that question.
Right, yeah.
And then he closes the door on my face.
What do you have, a limo?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And she's right by his side the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I still hear her even answering questions. You know, she's answering the Marilyn Chambers question.
That's great. It's great.
Like, and she wasn't even around Larry then. Now she's taking over his task.
I tried.
I wish he would have addressed Sandy Koufax. I really would like to know, what is his whole bent on that?
Yeah, but you heard me trying to get to it, but that was when he was still calling you his cleaner, and it was just totally avoiding every question. You know?
Yeah, that's good. You were playing in the big leagues. You didn't know it. He's a funny guy. He's sort of like interviewing emo. You know what I mean? Won't answer a question seriously.
Not a real person there.
Larry won't even admit, actually, how many times he's been married.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that, saying how many times you've been married.
Married 13 times. The king of marriage. He is the king of marriage. That is weird seeing his wife now, like, defending him and saying Larry's a great guy. When, like, 3 weeks ago, he wasn't a great guy.
And she was trying to take him to the cleaner.
Yeah.
He can't do this to women.
That's really...
You got to know when he makes a promise, it's a promise.
Wow. Boy, oh boy. Why would you want to be with a guy who really wants to be away from you?
Yeah.
And wanted a divorce, but now you're holding him up for all kind of money, so he goes back with you. And why would you want to defend him? She should have kissed your ass.
I don't know. She was totally enamored with him.
Well, she likes the limelight.
Right. Although Larry, she's quick to point out, Larry is the celebrity.
Oh, yes, I'm not a celebrity, Larry.
Right, don't ask me questions.
Why am I here, then? Why am I on camera?
Yeah, why are you on camera if you're not the celebrity? Wow, wild. All right, very good. John, excellent job.
Thanks. You still got Ed Begley, too.
Ed Begley, Jr.? Yeah.
Well, how much time can we spend with you?
Yeah, I think we spent an hour with you today. I'm going to take some phone calls, and I'll get to Ed Begley later in the show. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Who or what he is, I don't know.
Rock Radio, K-Rock.
Oh, my God.
The Howard Stern Show.
Hi, I'm Scott the Engineer, and my most memorable moment from the show occurred a few years ago when Howard, for some reason, insisted on attaching a fishing pole to my toupee that I used to wear. What he wanted to do was have my toupee talk to the Gary puppet.
All right, hook up the fishing pole. That's good enough. A lot of glue under that head.
Just imagine that's on your head all day.
All right, here it is. This is Scott talking to Gary's puppet.
Hello.
That's the wig talking?
Yeah, this is the wig for sales. Okay, it sounds like this.
All right.
Gee, Gary, I feel real stupid. I forgot the air conditioner.
What is the matter with you? Don't you know my Volf is the Volfest of Volfest? Look at you, Scott. My hair is more real than yours.
All right, a little puppeteering early in the morning. Scott's wig talking to the Gary puppet. Hey, Gary, what was the big fight in the hall? Boy, Gary Delabate, better known as Baba Booey.
Bald Gary Delabate.
Yeah, there was a big fight. Stuttering John and Gary were going at it like two little wildcats out in the hall.
Well, John thinks I've been picking on him lately, but let me tell you what happened yesterday.
You keep picking on me, and if I come in late, you get on me, but if Mike Ganji comes in late, you say it's okay, and I have to go out sometimes till 2 in the morning working. And
let me just tell you this story.
And Gary's like, John, you are.
I said, you have to start acting responsible if you want to be treated with respect.
Yeah,
he feels no one treats him with respect, and then let me tell you the story.
Gary sounded like my dad yelling at me.
Really?
Yeah, he was pretty good. I was very pleased to see it.
Oh, why can't I see that?
Yeah, Gary was like, listen, if you want to be treated with respect, you've got to act in a responsible fashion. Jeez. John acting responsibly, we're finished.
I know. I was thinking that, too.
I know. Well, okay, but he has certain functions.
Be responsibly irresponsible.
Here's what happened. John went to interview Larry King yesterday.
Right.
We went to the TV meeting, and John came back in the middle of the TV meeting.
Right.
John walks in, and he hands me a cassette, unmarked, of course, but cool, you know, he can't do everything. So he hands it to me, and he said, this is a Larry King interview.
Right.
I take it, and I punch out the tabs. I put it down on my papers in front of me.
Right.
Then we get involved in a whole bunch of different things.
Yeah.
And I leave. I come back here, And I'm home last night at like 6:30, and all of a sudden the bell goes off my head, and I go, damn, I don't remember where that cassette went.
Now, when you say a bell goes off in your head, is that a literal bell or just like a...
I was napping on the couch, and I...
That's what I envisioned, like the round ring.
Wait a second. I was napping on the couch.
All right, who wants a fire? Who wants a fire? Who wants a fire?
I was napping on the couch, and I shot straight up, and I'm like, oh, no. Because
let me ask you, in your own house you nap on the couch?
Yeah.
Why don't you go in your bedroom?
I like the couch.
All right.
So I bought a nice
Go ahead. All right, that's irrelevant.
So I zip up, and I go, what happened to that cassette? I can't find it anywhere. I don't remember bringing it with me. I don't know where it went.
Right.
So,
ladies and gentlemen, Stuttering John entering the room.
Stuttering John, let me finish the story.
Stuttering John in this corner.
Right.
So I call John up, Stuttering John, the legend.
John, move over here closer so I can look at your face when you stutter.
I call him up at home, and I say to him, John, did you see where the cassette went, the Larry King cassette?
Go ahead.
He goes, no.
Wait. I wasn't home.
I left a message on the machine. He called me back. He said, no, man, I gave it to you. That's the last I saw of it. I go, you didn't take it, did you? No, man, I didn't. So now I'm freaking out.
Two Stooges.
So now I'm freaking out. Where could it have gone?
Right.
So I called Kevin at the TV show.
He doesn't have it.
I asked him to... No, I know he doesn't have it. Right. I asked him to roll it off from the video, and could you please drop it off in my apartment at 2 o'clock in the morning?
Right.
Now, I was out for a little bit last night. John called twice and said, did you find it yet? Did you find it yet? Because he was nervous as well.
Right.
I walk in this morning. I got the package. I walk in this morning, and I give it to Scott to, put on to Reel to Reel.
Which was a real hassle because Kevin probably had to get it over here and... Yeah, go ahead.
And Scott goes, what are you giving me? I got this already. And I see the cassette sitting there, and I go, where did you get this cassette from? And he goes, John gave it to me. Ooh. So I said to John, what happened? He goes, oh, man, I'm sorry, I forgot it was in my jacket. But I don't know why he would have picked it up off in front of my desk.
I picked it up because I just had a feeling that someone was going to forget it.
Yeah, but you're the one who forgot it.
No,
you picked it up and forgot it.
The point is, Gary left a message on my machine. I was in the studio.
What?
Wait a minute.
Gary left a message on my machine. I'm in the studio for like 7 hours mixing the same freaking song. So I'm just like, there wasn't anything about it. But then when I got home, I realized that I put it in my jacket. And then when I got home, I realized I put it in my jacket because I was afraid that someone was not going to bring it. So then I put it in my jacket. This way I know I'd have it in the morning. And then I wouldn't.
But John, when you spoke to Gary, how could you not know you don't have it?
Because I was, I'm right in the middle of mixing. He called. I got a
mixing what?
A message from
Excuse me, mixing those songs that nobody is going to listen to?
How do you know nobody's going to listen
to? Oh, come on, John, get with it. How old are you now?
26 years old.
And how long have you been mixing songs?
Since I was 16.
Right. And what's happened with those songs?
What do you mean what happened?
Nothing.
In your eyes.
In my eyes, the Larry King interview is going to make you some money, not those stupid songs.
So that's why I'm doing that, too. But let me just say something.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me back up here for a second. You're asking him why he didn't remember it at whenever that time was last night. When we were leaving yesterday, he didn't remember it was in his pocket because he said to me, I hope Gary doesn't lose that tape.
Oh, my God. Well, what good is you having a tape if you can't remember that you have it?
Then I finally realized.
But you made people...
I know I did. I apologize.
In the morning.
I said, Gary, I'm really sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm legitimately sorry. But that, then it was, and then it comes on to more and more things open up as they go along.
John is a responsible guy, isn't he, in many ways?
Well, you know what? He was late a bunch of times a couple of weeks ago. Not when he was doing stuff for the TV show. Because if he was out, I wouldn't hassle him. But just in general. And he says, why? See, John comes in early, and Gange comes in late, and then they reverse it. So he says, why don't I yell at Gange when Gange comes in late? And the reason is Gange is the second guy in. He was a little late the other day. Sometimes when John's the second guy in, he's real late, and I never say a word. In other words, the second guy gets in about 10 after 6.
Yeah.
So sometimes John gets in at 7. I don't say a word. One morning, John just completely overslept somewhere in the middle of New Jersey. No one knew where he was.
Are we forgetting?
His mom didn't know where he was.
When
he called me at 8:30, said I'm on my way, and showed up at 10 of 10.
Because if I oversleep, if I oversleep, I'm an hour away. If Gary calls me at 7, I can't.
But you weren't an hour away, and then you called.
Are we forgetting when Gary was late 3 times in 1 week, and Gary had me call him up at 6 o'clock, his alarm clock, because you couldn't get up on your own? Are we forgetting that?
Yeah, we are. I was late twice.
Mike Navarro told me
a couple. Me
and Mike were with the other interns. Gary was late 3 times in a week, so he goes, John, do me a favor. I'm having trouble getting up. Call my house at 1:45 every morning and get my ass up because I can't get up on my own.
So what's wrong with that?
Listen to me. Listen to me now. I'm going to solve all your problems. I've heard everything you guys got to say. The two of you are morons. You know that.
My point is that we all go through strings, like a week where things get tough, and we're late. But Gary went through a week where he was late. I called you up every morning. Gary,
yesterday is typical of some of the things that you do when it comes. I can't remember more. I wish I could.
Wait a second, John.
I can remember.
John, let me just tell you something. Sure, you're an intern. You're a very reliable guy. And occasionally, you're going to be late. You have things that come up. You're a young guy. You're busy with that stupid band of yours.
All right, you're up mixing. God knows what you're mixing. The mix should take about 15 minutes, the whole mix. I could do your mixing in 15 minutes and make it sound just as good as what you would do.
You're nuts.
Yeah? Think so?
I had it. You should let me play one of the songs.
Yeah, I want to hear one of the songs.
Okay.
Go get it. Where is it?
I have it on
Where is it?
cassette.
Oh, you always say it's always somewhere.
I have it on cassette. I'm going to come in with it on card.
Yeah, have it on card.
Where's the cassette?
It's in my jacket.
How do you know?
How
Daddy
you
remembers.
Forget that.
Big setup. All right, listen to me.
I apologize to Gary.
Listen to me.
But at least we have the tape. At least it's not lost.
Listen to me. You have it's true you have the tape, but you're missing the point. You're making people run around like nuts.
I apologize to Gary. I called up Channel 9 myself.
Now, let me tell you where you made your first mistake.
I was born.
Don't make jokes. I'm teaching you something now, some life lessons.
All right.
When you take a tape from Gary, you got to tell him you're taking the tape. You don't slip it in your pocket, you dope.
I understand that.
All right? You say, Gary, I'm going to keep this in my pocket for safekeeping. And Gary would say to you whether or not he's still your boss, technically. I know it's hard to accept.
This incident, I'm dead wrong. I know I am.
Right, so you're wrong.
But I apologize.
Now, the other places where you're wrong is even though you're working for free, and even though you've been very reliable in the past, if you're going to be late, if you're going to need some extra time, as soon as you wake up, you call up and say, look, this is where I am.
That's what I did.
No. All right, well, at 10 o'clock, you didn't wake up at 10 o'clock.
No, I woke up and I called at 8 o'clock when I got up.
8:30.
Then 8:30, and then I hit traffic for an hour.
All right.
Can I just say one last thing, boss? One quick thing.
Yes.
John, how many times have you ever asked me to take the day off to go do something with your band? Or you had to go pay traffic tickets or anything, and have I ever hassled you if you asked me for...
I hate it. I dread that moment.
But have I ever said no? Ever?
But you give
have
me
I ever hassled you?
Well, yeah, you give me the puss.
Absolutely not.
Oh, come on.
That pussy can't help.
We all dread it. Ganji dreads it. Ganji wasn't even going to...
All right, listen to me. I don't have all day for this. There's many important topics to discuss, and I can't work out every little problem here on the air.
This is pretty good.
This one is pretty good.
I'm just... Because, you know what it is? No, because last month I swear to God...
How come it's me, and then it's Kevin against you, and then, what is the whole world against you?
Kevin, you heard what Kevin's a compulsive liar. We all heard that.
Now, why is it that...
I heard you stutter it, is all I heard.
Why is it you're at war with everyone?
I'm at war with everybody. I'm not at war with anybody in this room except for Gary.
Oh, I see. And why? You know why? Because...
Well, wait a second. That's not true. Jackie was just telling me the other day how he lends John his apartment, how John drinks all his beer, takes his towels and throws them in the corner when they're all wet, and leaves the place a mess.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Now, that's between me and John.
And that's a lie.
What about that, Jackie?
And that's a lie, because I never drank beers in your place once. That's a lie. I swear to God. Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Jackie, you're a compulsive liar.
There's another liar.
See, I'm not sure. I just know the other day I was at my apartment.
Jackie, you might be drinking those beers.
Right, just forget it. It's possible, but I always have beer in my apartment. The other day I was early. Nancy was supposed to pick me up. And I said,
when you're Jackie, you always have beer.
Right. And I said, I got 15 minutes. My foot's killing me, but I'll sit and have a beer and it'll take the edge off. And I looked for a beer, and I don't know for sure John took it. But there's never not been a beer in there. And I look and there's no beer. So, of course, you want to blame the person.
All right, did he take the beer or not?
I have no idea.
But what about
the towels and the chicken bones?
No, let me tell you, the funniest thing, though.
Don't make a long story, Jackie. No. When you get into long stories, it's lethal.
Oh,
Dan, if I'm going to sit here and pick it every time everybody argues about something,
so the towels are piled on a chair and piled on top of each other, and the bottom one's still wet because it's the fifth one down, right?
Right, that's John's.
So John always swears that he had nothing to do with this. So I went in there one time, and there's chicken bones in the garbage. I said, John, this is a city apartment. Sometimes I'm not here for a week, 2 weeks. You got to take out all the garbage each time.
Right.
And I said, there was chicken bones, which is made for the cockroaches. There's chicken bones in the garbage. He said, those aren't my chicken bones. Those were Sherry's.
Okay.
Wait, Howard, that was 7 months ago. That was 7 months ago, and after you told me that, have I ever done it again? It's unbelievable. I didn't know. I don't have a place in the city. How am I going to know that?
Yeah.
One time he tells me, boom, I'll never do it again. And I make the bet every time I'm there now. I mean, I've never drinking a beer.
And you know that I just do this to him and say these things to him because I like to hear him do this whole stuff.
Right, well, that's fine.
I don't argue with Jackie.
Let me tell you something, John. The world is against you. You know what I mean? You got the world against you.
I love him. I give him the apartment.
I know you love him, Jackie. You love
and you know
you
what?
love Charles Manson.
And I do a lot for John. If you ever ask me to do favors and help you out, talk to people, have I helped you?
I know, but
it's not like I hate you. I like John a lot.
Let me ask you something,
Last
Robin.
month, I felt like a horse being rided.
Robin,
what?
Where is my life at this point that I need these two turds?
Well, I quieted
You
him
gotta
down.
look at that,
Didn't you hear me
Howard.
say? Wait a minute. Didn't you hear me say? I feel like you're my, I don't know, my father or my priest or something. John and I are arguing, and I just go, quiet, not in front of Howard.
Well, you know, it was annoying.
I know, but you know, I'm actually glad because this stuff gets in the open.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Nothing has gotten in the open.
Yes, it does, because the last month...
All right, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Let me just say one point.
Even though you work for free, Gary relies on you.
But one point.
All
Let me
right?
say one point, please. The point is, when I was coming in at 10 after 6, Gary, he would say, this is on my late week.
Yes.
He would say, John, you got to be here at 6. And every time I was at 10 after 6, it was a big episode. Wait, let me finish.
How many times did you come in at 7?
Did I interrupt you? Then, Ganji gets here at 10 after 6.
Once.
No. Ganji always... We all get here.
You sound like a jealous girl.
Yeah, why are you worried about what happens with
Because
me?
Gary has this problem with me, I think. Because
what is the
I just
problem?
want you to be
why
more
don't you be honest? What do you think the problem is?
I don't know, because for
you
some
think
reason,
Gary is jealous because you get all this attention on the radio?
I didn't say
it's not the case. I can attest.
I would never say. I would. That hasn't even crossed my mind. I'm not saying that. It's just you know, I like a biorhythm. Things go up and down, and now I'm on Gary's crap list.
Right. No, you're not on my crap list. John, you know I like you. I just want you to be more dependable and more responsible. That's all I want.
So now I'm not as anal retentive as Gary. I can't remember, like, you know, what the stapler is facing.
But according to Howard, I'm a mutant. So if I'm bad and you're worse than me, we're in bad shape.
No. Here's the problem, John. You got to recognize Gary does need you, because look at Gary. He needs somebody.
He needs everybody.
He needs everybody.
Do you realize that if I screw up at this job, I can't even sleep at night. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it now.
Right, that's right.
I call 5 for awake every friggin' morning along with my alarm clock. You should see my phone bill with that stupid thing.
I don't even know what you just
5 for awake. It calls and wakes you up every morning.
How much does that cost a morning?
$2.
Oh, you can't set an alarm clock.
I do set my alarm clock, but I'm just so nervous about being late.
All right. First of all, there's something wrong with me that I'm on the radio in 5 markets. I got my own TV show, and this is the best I can do. Me too. There's something wrong with me. There's an inadequacy. Whatever that is, that's my problem.
You know, I like to think of it as one of your little quirks.
Yeah. My own personal entertainment.
Yeah.
I find John to be very reliable. I also find him to have a lot of responsibilities on this show, the TV show, and other things.
There's a lot of things he does well.
So there's a little slack we do have to give him. Right. Okay?
He's doing a lot.
He's doing a lot, but that doesn't mean he can come in here at 8, 9 o'clock every day, which he doesn't. He comes in once in a while, a little bit late. The kid's got this stupid idea he's going to be a rock star, but he'll learn. By the time he's 35, if he's still doing this, then I'm going to smack him. You're going to realize where your bread is buttered. You got to learn to be using your head a little bit more, especially on something as important as the Larry King tape. You can't just slip it in your pocket and not tell anyone.
I agree, I'm wrong.
You know what? One of the other problems that we ran into was that...
and this is really pissing me off.
Was that John took the tape yesterday, and he said that when he went to interview with the radio recorder, that the plug fell out. Now we got a brand new microphone. Much better than the last one. It's a new microphone.
Well, what are you saying to me?
I'll explain it.
Wait a second. What are you telling me, John?
When I went to Larry King, now I haven't even gone to the interview yet. I'm walking to Channel 9. Carry everything in. I go downstairs to hide before someone Larry King comes out. I'm hidden behind the doorway. As I'm hiding there, I look down, and the cord that goes into the tape recorder, you know how it goes into the little piece of metal, and the piece of metal plugs in?
Yes. I know how you plug in a tape recorder.
I'm not,
what am I, stupid?
I'm not trying to be condescending, my friend.
No, you are too.
But anyway, the piece of rubber came out of the piece of metal. I'm like, oh my God, here we go.
All right, let me tell you something.
But let me just say something.
You got a problem.
No, let me just say something.
You can't even keep a microphone in a tape machine.
I've been here for 4 years, all right?
Yeah.
Listen to me.
That's right.
Okay, listen to me.
That's amazing.
Listen to me. Listen to me for a second.
That's longer than we've been here.
Listen to me for a second. My tape recorder, I never had a problem. One time Martin Downey busted it up. You can't blame me. Last time I was out in L.A., I got into a brawl, and someone, screwed around with it, obviously.
Yeah, what's the problem this time?
This time it's just an accident. But guy thinks that I'm using it for like a yo-yo. I'm sitting there going like this and swinging it around. Believe me.
Well, you're doing something because you're the only guy I know who goes out on interviews and can't keep the microphone in the tape recorder.
Things break like anything else.
I checked with Scott. I wanted to ask. He's the engineer.
But what is he? Yeah. John was tossing it around like a piece of junk. How do you know? I grab it like I take care of it. I swear to God, I have it on my strap. I have it hanging from me like a strap. It's strapped on, and I hold the mic like this.
Calm down. I'm sorry. I feel bad now.
Well, why do you feel bad? You're having a problem with him out in the hall while I'm trying to read the newspaper.
Well, we're taken care of now.
Find it distracting.
We'll go finish outside.
Yeah, really. There's a problem here.
No, we like each other. I just want to, like I said, I just want him to get his act together a little bit better. Right. He's got it together good. I'd like him to get it together a little bit better. That's all.
A couple of mornings you can give him a late morning. Why don't you show up early?
He can have a late morning.
Yeah.
He never asked. He's afraid. He thinks that I'm an ogre. He's afraid to ask me stuff. I help him out whenever he wants.
In John's defense, this seems a little weird, the whole thing about the cassette being there, and Gary didn't realize it was missing for like hours.
No, come on.
If John's going to the trouble of doing an interview and being
Jackie,
a star,
you're off
and
base.
chasing around, I don't think
Yeah,
the
but Jackie, you
responsibility
can't.
should be on
Jackie,
him.
that's why when he gave it to me, he should. Wait a second. Now stop this already. I'm not going to listen. I'm not going to entertain Jackie's idiocy now.
It shouldn't be John's responsibility to get the stupid tape.
Jackie, do me a favor. Your feet hurt. Stay out of this.
They do.
Yeah, do me a favor. You're way off base.
There's no beers in the refrigerator. Just calm down.
He's going to now defend John taking a tape off of somebody's desk and not telling anybody.
It wasn't off of somebody's desk. I just saw it. I go, you know something? Let me just because when I do interviews,
but you got to remember you have it at least.
I've never lost a tape. When I've done interviews, I always bring it in the next morning. And
very good. All right, now listen to me. Listen to me, you two. I don't want to go back there later and hear you two arguing.
No, I'm glad. I like when it gets on the air.
Yeah, good. I know you like everything that's on the air.
Because I hate it. Forget
What?
Nothing.
It's boring already with you two. The fact that you can't work... And, Gary, this is an inadequacy of yours that you can't manage people properly.
Well, listen, John's here because he stutters, and that's the key.
That's not why I'm here.
I mean, that's one of the keys, though.
I hate to break it to you. But he also is pretty responsible. Right. So just lighten up on him. Okay. And, John, use your head.
I know, I apologize.
Use your brains. Use your brains.
Well,
God gave you a brain.
Want to apologize. Just, don't have people running around till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right. It's annoying. You're annoying, and it's annoying. Thank you. All right, very good. Did you have the Larry King tape? It's
racked up.
Oh, it's already racked. All right,
so
I'll tell you what.
Begley Jr. tape.
All right, as long as you're here, we'll go to the tapes next. Well, first I have to take a break. Everybody stay tuned. John talked to Larry King.
All right.
We'll be back after this.
I did. My little toe, rubbed against the other toe, whatever the toe next to it is.
Uh-huh.
And it's got this, this is from taking a walk. Okay? So I'm not into it. I'm not into exercise. I used to be into it. I'm not anymore. I'm not into exercise. In fact, Darren, the footlicker, wants to take Fred for a ski weekend.
I think they'd have a good time.
Yeah. Hey, Gary, where is all this stuff?
I'd love to talk to Darren about his new love.
Yeah. I'm looking for a new love. What's the name of that song?
I'm looking for a new love, baby.
Baby, a new love. Who does that? I'm looking for a new love, baby.
Who does that? I don't know.
I'm looking... You're on the air.
Yeah,
with
Howard.
your pals.
Pardon?
This is Washington, by the way.
Oh.
I'm dying to know if we got the monthly ratings in Washington. Just to see if there was...
word?
Yeah, I mean, chances are there were no growth or anything. In 1 month, you don't do anything, but you never know.
You're doing fine. Trust me.
Yeah, well, you don't exactly. I mean, thank you for that word of support, but...
But I
is it,
mean
John?
nothing.
John the Stutterer, ladies and gentlemen, checking in.
Beverly's here.
Oh, Beverly's here? She got a big entourage with her?
No, it's her and her escort.
Her escort?
Yeah.
What, a PR guy?
A guy from TriStar.
Guy from TriStar?
Yeah. Is he on? I can hardly hear him.
I don't know. This is the passive John the Stutterer. Yeah, nobody gave me the scoop on Beverly, though. There must be some dirt on her. Must be some, I know she's in a couple of nude scenes. She's pretty loose. Why? 'Cause